Back doing the VFL report for the first time in a month, and Collingwood back on the winners list, most importantly in the VFL. A 12-point win for VFL round 11 action against Casey in Casey for Collingwood's home game. 9-14-68 to Casey, 8-8-56. Official word was drainage issues during the week, rain coming down and whatnot. So Collingwood's VFL side going to Casey instead, and Collingwood's VFLW side going to the KGM Centre. So the Pies VFLW having a proper home game, Collingwood not so much. Hopefully, we get some sort of home games made up for it at some point. Some sort of vindication. This win was a vindication. I don't have the VFLW scores on me, but I did check the three-quarter time scores. The Pies VFLW side destroying Casey Demons. So 2 VFL wins for Saturday, and it's a good weekend for me so far. I am cooking in this vest, but I really like the vest, so I'll keep it on. Just a few updates before the VFL game. Sam Swadling will be the carryover emergency, unfortunately, so didn't play the VFL, and unless there's a laid out for the AFL side for King's birthday, Sam Swadling will not make his AFL debut just yet. Unfortunately, Harrison Coe was also a laid out for the VFL, failed a fitness test due to a corked hip. So Illyria Smith playing in the ruck predominantly, Bryn Teakle pinch hitting in the ruck while playing in the back line. I'll talk about Illyria Smith's performance a bit later, but 12 AFL listed players in the end compared to Casey's 13 AFL listed players, and a must-win game for both sides, two bottom six sides, and based on the skills and efforts and whatnot, we are both bottom six sides. But for Collingwood, snapping a 5-game losing streak, something to build off with this win. Down by 27 points late in the first quarter, something had to happen, something needed to turn around. The second quarter was just as frustrating as the first quarter. 6 behinds to Casey's 1-goal one, down by 21 points at halftime. Charlie West missing a simple set shot, 15 metres out straight in front. Jai Saxena reversing or giving away a free kick when Xavier Laverty had a simple set shot lined up for a down the field free kick. So just stuff like that just sticks out for me, that I just thought to myself, this is going to be a shit day for the VFL. 21 points down at halftime. We're going inside 50. We're being direct, but we can't find targets. We're we're turning it over. So I just thought to myself, all this effort would be for nothing at halftime, and Casey would kick away after halftime. But the opposite happened. Something happened at halftime for Collingwood to turn it around. And hopefully this second half is symbolic or something that can show that Collingwood's VFL side, we can not just take it to the best, but we can climb up the ladder and we can salvage something in season 2026 for the VFL. 3 wins, 7 losses. You'd need a 10-win, 8-loss record to be at least 10th. So we need to lose just one more game at the very least, but I'd like to win every single game from here on out. And this win here against Casey, this comeback, hopefully it's the belief. And hopefully this is something for every AFL listed player for Collingwood and also the VFL side in general to build off after the bye. The bye will be likely a momentum killer for us, but we've got a few away games, so something to work on at least. But belief should be there. We can come back. We can take it to these sides. And that second half, a much better display and much better outing. The inside 50 entries were poor in the third quarter still, but Charlie West was making difficult kicks to him look good. So fair play to Charlie West. And again, I'll talk about Charlie West's performance a little bit later. But during the final quarter, up by 12 points halfway through the third quarter, we finally got the lead. A lot of shots on goal, missing targets, missing scores altogether and whatnot. And I just thought to myself, something about the footy gods, something's going to happen where all this hard work would be for nothing. Just like the momentum feel of trying to get in front would kill us in the end. But we got those 2 goals in the final quarter. And for the next 20 so minutes towards the end, we were able to hang on for a 12-point win. It wasn't pretty, but I'm relieved. I'm happy we got this win. And hopefully it's something for the AFL side to look at, and hopefully we get 3 wins by the end of King's birthday. But I'll just get into the team stats here. -4 for disposals, -3 for hitouts, but fair play to Illyria Smith after half time. I'll touch on the second half stat differentials a little bit later. I won't display it, but I'll touch on this verbally. +18 for clearances, and you can thank Ned Long and Lockie Sullivan for that. +8 for tackles, 64 to 56. You can never doubt Collingwood's effort around the ground. +26 for inside 50 entries, 66 to 40. So we had to win it at some point, and we could have won by a little bit more, not just for our entries inside 50, but our shot accuracy for the entire game. And -30 for marks around the ground, 85 to 115. Casey trying to control the footy after halftime, control the tempo, but Collingwood's back line setting up defensively, and we're finally able to have that run and gun game from half back heading inside 50. It wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. But just with the second half differentials, Collingwood +18 for disposals, +6 for hitouts, 16 to 10, +16 for clearances, 23 to 7 after half time, 32 to 29 for tackles, +3, plus 17 for inside 50 entries, 36 to 19, and still losing the marks, -11 after halftime. But again, controlling the back line. Casey Demons, 5 goals, 3 at quarter time, just 3 goals, 5 after quarter time. So well done to Collingwood's back line and the midfield as well. Still some issues for Collingwood's forward line. Our shots on goal, our shot accuracy, our entries inside 50, a few culprits for it. But again, something to work off, areas of improvement. Casey, they're a bottom six side, not trying to disparage them. They did beat Footscray a few weeks ago, the reigning defending undisputed premiers. We didn't, so they had that going for them. It was their home game, technically, even though they had to wear the white shorts. But again, something to build off, something to salvage in season 2026. And it starts here, and we got that win. But just getting to the Collingwood AFL listed players here, 12 for this game. Again, Harrison Coe was a laid out. No Sam Swadling, unfortunately, but Ned Long for me, best on ground. 14 disposals after halftime, or in the third quarter to be exact. 33 disposals for the game, 15 of those contested, 10 clearances, 7 tackles, 6 inside 50 entries, and 6 score involvements. Lockie Sullivan, partner in crime, 27 disposals, 13 contested. Still inefficient by foot, but getting the hard work done, 8 clearances and 6 inside 50 entries. Harry DeMattia, a shocking first half and a poor first quarter, but ends the game 23 disposals, 2 goals after halftime, 10 inside 50 entries, a few turnovers, but we'll work on that again. 6 intercepts and 4 tackles. So he worked his ass off around the ground after halftime, and good on him as well. Jacob Bryan, 26 disposals, 8 marks, 9 intercepts, and 8 rebound 50s. A good second half for him. Tao Jath was good in the first half. Tapered off after halftime, but had a good game overall. 23 disposals, 6 intercepts, 4 rebound 50s, 4 tackles, and actually kept his head for once. A bit of argy-bargy during the game, but he was able to control his tempo, or his temper. Temper, and he needed to do this as well for us to stay in the game. Jai Saxena, 17 disposals, a goal, 6 inside 50 entries, but just under 50% disposal efficiency. Just the one tackle, so the pressure and tackling needs to improve, but he's a first-year player, so I will cut him some slack. Gets involved, gets in the right spots for the crumbs and whatnot, and keeps kicking goals on a week-to-week basis and can play up the ground as well. Ty Prindable, 15 disposals, 7 tackles, just 2 clearances, playing in the midfield, 4 score involvements, but he was learning from guys like Ned Long and Lockie Sullivan, so that's an apprenticeship done for him for today. Will Parker, 19 disposals, a poor first quarter by his standards, 7 marks, 6 intercepts, and just over 50% disposal efficiency, so needs to work on that. I'm not too sure about Will Parker. Stiff to be dropped, but I can't see him playing AFL after the bye just yet. Charlie West, what a conundrum for his performance. 15 disposals, 9 marks, 5 of those contested marks. A good game for Charlie West in terms of presenting and being a presence up the ground and inside 50. 6 score involvements, but 0 goals for. His worst game for set shot goal kicking. So, yeah, something to work off for Charlie West, but good to see him. Even though his head could have been down, his second and third efforts are unbelievable, and it's going to bode well for his future at AFL level. Aliro Smith, 16 hitouts, 15 disposals, 6 clearances, 6 tackles, but also 6 free kicks up against Max Heath and Max Mapley. Britton Teakle providing support in the ruck, but up against Max Heath, he was going to lose 9 times out of 10. But Aliro Smith, after half time, looked like a man possessed, stood up in key moments, and that's all that matters. He lost the battle, but he won the war. Liam Puncher, 6 disposals, all of those intercepts, 5 of those 6 intercepts or disposals were contested. He's a mid-season pickup. He's going to be improving week by week. That's all we can ask for. Noah Howes, Joel Cochran, Darcy Moore all out. We need key defenders, and if Billy Frampton or Jeremy Howe go down, Liam Puncher's the next man up. His stats aren't out there, but we need key defenders, and he's depth. That's all we need. And Zach McCarthy, first game back in 2 weeks, kicked a goal, 3 disposals though, 2 marks and a score involvement. He's a ruck forward, playing as a key forward only, so he'll need time to develop. So that's all I can ask for Zach McCarthy. That's all for this VFL report. A win, thankfully. 2 wins. The Pies VFLW, both winning. KGM Centre, Casey, and hopefully a win at the MCG for King's birthday on Monday for 3 Collingwood wins and something to celebrate heading to the bye. But that's all for this video. I'll leave you guys all to it. Leave your thoughts down below regarding the VFL. If you went to Casey for this game, well done. You are the real MVP. I couldn't be fucked travelling an hour for this one. Stayed home, watched it on the ABC. All worth it in the end for everyone involved. So I'll leave you guys all to it. Hoping you guys have had a good weekend so far. A good long weekend to be exact. Please be well, please be safe, and I'll see you guys Sunday night for the team selections final word video for King's birthday. Up the Pies!